Breaking news in real estate. 95,000 Ontario Realtors are calling for government oversight of RECO. REMAX forecasts a cooler fall with prices dipping 6.5%. Toronto home prices keep sliding as listings surge, and parents go signing mortgages for their kids. Brokers warn it's fraught with risks. Before that, let's take a look at the Burlington, Oakville, and Toronto real estate market. Burlington last week felt like shifting into a balanced market, especially in the detached segment. Last week, 90 new listings came up, and nearly half of them were detached, giving buyers more choice than we've seen in months. The 1.25 million to 1.5 million range was especially active with 16 fresh options hitting the market. In total, buyers had 823 active listings to pick from. Sales were more modest. 36 homes traded hands, half of them detached. The 1 million to 1.25 million range led the way with 12 deals. Timing tells the story. Overall, homes sat on average of 38 days before selling, and buyers managed to negotiate about 3% below asking price. On the detached homes, they averaged around $1.3 million and took roughly 31 days to sell, and it gave buyers roughly 4% wiggle room. So the headline here is Burlington is giving buyers space to negotiate, but the gap isn't huge. Sellers who price right are still landing deals very close to the list price. Over in Oakville, it's a luxury detached homes. A flood of 127 new listings hit the market last week, and half of those were detached. What stands out is that more than 26 were priced north of $2 million, pulling the average list price up to $1.5 million. Sales, however, lagged behind. Only 30 homes sold, about 40% were detached, with an average sale price of $1.3 million, and the market is moving slower in Oakville. It takes an average of 43 days to sell. Now, zooming on detached, 66 new listings came in with an average list price of $2 million, but only 12 homes sold, on average around $1.6 million after sitting on the market for 50 days. And here's the surprise, half of those detached sales actually closed under $1.25 million. That's right. With 622 detached homes now sitting on the market and part of total of 1,242 active listings, the message is clear. Oakville buyers have unprecedented choice, especially at the top end, while sellers need to tighten their pricing strategies to stay competitive. And in Toronto, the storyline hasn't changed, but the scale has. Condo oversupply is the big headline. Last week, 1,252 new listings came on, and half were condos. That's 628 new condo listings in a single week, pushing total active inventory past 10,253 with nearly 6,000 condos available. Sales aren't keeping pace. Condos are feeling the pinch. The most crowded price bracket is $500,000 to $600,000, but while the average list price for a condo sits nearly $800,000, sales are actually averaging closer to $700,000, and it takes around 39 days to sell. In Toronto, the detached homes are faring better. 66 sold last week, averaging $1.6 million, with 19 moving under $1.25. They're selling faster than the condos at 34 days on the market. So what does this mean for you? For Toronto condo buyers, it's leverage city. More choice, more negotiating power, and the luxury of time. Now, back to the headline stories. Big shakeup in the Ontario real estate. 95,000 realtors are demanding government oversight of RECO. Why? They say RECO is more about collecting fees than protecting consumer. This is all as a result of the iPro Realty fiasco. If the government steps in, it could mean more accountability and trust, But wasn't RECO already a government? If not, frustration grows and confidence in the industry slips. This fight is just getting started. Remax is calling it. Home prices could dip another 6.5% this fall. For buyers, that's opportunity knocking more listings, softer prices, more negotiating powers. For sellers, pricing is everything. Yesterday's market is gone. The homes that move now are priced sharply and show ready. Strategy is the key. And over in Toronto, supply is climbing faster than the demand with over 10,000 active listings, nearly again 6,000 condos. Buyers have so much leverage, more choice, more time, more deals. For sellers, get real on pricing or risk being left behind. And that's the riffle. When Toronto slows, nearby markets like Oakville and Burlington feel it too. Parents go signing mortgages for their kids. Sound like help, but brokers warn it's risky. Missed payments, the bank comes after you. It also inflates your debt, limiting your own financing options. And family dynamics, they can get messy. Smarter options could be gifting part of the down payment or setting up a family loan with clear terms. Bottom line, think twice before you co sign for your own family members. So, what's the big picture? Burlington, Oakville, and Toronto. For buyers, more listings mean more leverage, whether it's condos in Toronto or luxury homes in Oakville, you've got options and time is on your side. For sellers, the gap between the list price and sale price is widening. The homes that move are the ones that are priced with precision, not guesswork. This market is changing week by week, and the ones who succeed are the ones who read the signals and adjust quickly. See you again next week with another week report.